All right, before we begin with the business updates, there's breaking news coming in from Kerala. A bomb threat has been reported aboard Air India Flight 657 at Thiruvananthapuram Airport. A full emergency has been declared at the airport and the flight has been moved away from the tarmac and the terminals into an isolation holding bay. Passengers and crew have been evacuated safely and the flight is currently being swept by security forces. Additional details. A full emergency was declared at the Thiruvananthapuram airport at 7:36 hours. The aircraft landed safely. It is now parked at the isolation bay where the evacuation process has begun. There has been no impact on life and airport operations are currently uninterrupted. These are exact developments coming in. Further investigation into the matter is underway. More details, of course, are awaited. All right, for the latest, we're being joined by our correspondent Siddharth MP over the phone line. Siddharth, what more can you tell us? I understand this is a developing situation. We're only getting limited inputs at the moment. Do we know anything more about the source of the threat? And this, of course, comes amid a recent uptick in bomb scares.
Hi, Sivan. So basically, the timing of this is something we have to, be really careful about because this comes exactly a week after India celebrated its Independence Day. So generally, the month of August, right from start to end, Indian security forces, intelligence agencies, all of them are on really high alert because it is their experience and it is, their knowledge that there are, huge vulnerabilities, especially at this point in time. So many actors who have interests inimical to that of India, they would want to cause chaos and disruptions of all sorts. And anything around Independence Day is taken very seriously. So, in fact, throughout the month of August, it's common knowledge that anyone who flies, is put through extra security. The queues are extra long. There is added level of scrutiny and frisking at airports. So, it's at this time, Shivan, that this kind of a threat has come to the fore. But as you rightly point out, there is no clear information that is emerged at this point in time on how this threat emerged. Because by all means, it appears that when the flight was mid-air, that's when this threat was received. In that case, was it a sort of paper or was it a sort of piece of writing that's left somewhere on the aircraft? Was it some suspicious object? All these are questions that remain unanswered. Also, the flight took off from Mumbai airport around 6 a.m. It was to land, 8:10 or later, nearly 2.5 hours of flying from Mumbai to Thiruvananthapuram. But we're given to understand that the flight landed almost 15 to 20 minutes earlier. And this is purely because of the threat that emerged mid-flight. But as you point out, now there is no reason to worry or panic because all passengers have disembarked. They've been deplaned.
Yes.
The plane is kept in an isolation bay at the airport.
Yes.
So it's also, kept in a safe location. And the checking is underway, intense checking is underway on board the aircraft to ascertain if there's anything that is, a real threat or was this a hoax. But anyways, this is something that will be looked in, at the highest levels because This is a serious threat, especially given that Air India has also faced international threats from the past. It's not just domestic, international threats. We know that, certain very controversial elements, Khalistani supporting elements in Canada have, issued overt threats against Air India. In fact, using the word bombings and so on, asking the Khalistanis to not fly on Air India. So, it's amid such circumstances that we have to look at this entire thing. But let's also reassure our viewers and everyone else that at this point in time, there's nothing to worry. Shivan.
Siddharth, thanks for getting us those updates. And as you correctly mentioned, this is coming exactly a week after India's Independence Day. And this is a time which is volatile and security services are on their highest alert at this point. This is a developing story. We will be waiting for developments as they come in and we'll be bringing you the latest right here on WION World is One. That was Siddharth MP, our correspondent, getting us the latest.